fix the green screen. Oh. Okay, looks like the mic's working. Alright, then I take this over here, push this down. And then as Red L so aptly said, I'm gaming. Okay, so Phorocite's pretty much finished up. What am I missing here? An old cruise ship. Oh man, you get the weirdest like urges to model stuff. So I don't have to. Is the music too loud? Is it overpowering, or is it like it's kind of there in the background? Oh, by the way, I finally figured out how to use the asset library, asset browser. Ta-da! I got stuff. Look at that. Normal car model burnout. Oh, right. Dropkick. I forgot that I did it this way. It's been 2 weeks.
Hey.
It's been 2 weeks and my brain is fried. Alright, so... What was it? Right.
So, how's it going?
Oh, not too bad. Yeah, Axxl could totally, like, design cars. The only issue would be converting it into, like, a 3D printable format. Which is something that I should probably do eventually. I mean, I showed y'all at the tournament last time. I 3D printed an Axxl charger as a proof of concept. It works pretty good, but the issue is, of course, that the red is too buried. So the light needs to hit it just right in order for it to be visible. But there is a layer of red underneath the black, so that it's like looks right.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then of course it's printed out of silver and gold filament. And I've got a multi-filament printer, so I can print the whole realm symbol on the thing. But I gotta look at some references, get the size right and everything.
Yeah. The only problem that I'd find if like someone did like actually do some of these cars as Hot Wheels designs is because Hot Wheels need the interiors as well as the exteriors. So
I guess so. The interiors on most Hot Wheels cars are pretty minimalistic. So all you need is
that's fair.
All you need is like a gear shift and some seats. Okay, so those are the jump jets. We've got the light bars.
Honestly, the only things missing are just Acceleron decals. That's it.
Right. So time for some texture painting.
And then the long, arduous process of getting this thing imported. Which I've tried importing a couple of my own models, but Unity doesn't like me.
I know how that is. That can be upsetting. Right, I should probably open up Unity while this is loading and give it a chance to do its thing. Okay, and then as far as Acceleron decals go, there's an Acceleron thing. So first off, I should probably... apply the mirror. And then if I want to undo that, I can always add a mirror modifier and bisect it. So then it's mirrored again. Right.
That is an interesting tool.
It is, yeah. What it does is it, if you've already got a mesh that's mirrored, it just chooses one side and then replaces it on the other side. So if you wanted to make changes that require mirroring in the future, but you need a whole mesh for, like, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a UV map that it utilizes the whole thing. Utilizes the whole body so that it's not just half of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, hey, it's Z-Storm. Yeah, welcome
hey,
to the nerd stream. This is where we do nerd shit for 2 hours. It's a 2-hour nerd stream.
Just about. You get to hear our lovely voices for basically 2 whole hours.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're in for a treat, my friend. Okay, so get this nice and centered. And then do I have... Yeah, I've got stencil. And okay, that's everything. And then it shows up here, and it's a fun, funky, like, look at that, I did it, yeah, I did it, did the thing. Okay, so that's one stencil. I'm gonna save this material. And then I'm gonna mark as an asset. And then let's go to the asset browser. General, scripting, why not? And then get rid of that. Asset browser. Wait, hold on. Shift F1 opens that? Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, 3D viewport. That's Shift F5. Oh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to get a better hotkey for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me show you what I got here. My hotkey for my credit scene is Shift F5, which would explain why every time I was doing the tournament it would pop on. Let's do Control Shift Scroll Lock. There we go. All right, great. That. Okay, so now I don't have. No, let's try this. Damn it! I'm gonna have to get some better keys. Because this is some cool functionality. This is some cool. Look at this. Shift. F1, Shift F5. It doesn't. This is fine. So this isn't the asset browser. This is the file browser. Oh, so I press Shift F1. Oh, current file, user library. Cataloged. User library. Mark as asset. So I gotta get it in here somehow. Scott, oh yeah. My lovely voice just cheering you on while you edit videos. Help you contemplate. Okay, so let's go user library and then in here and then mark it as an asset.
Funny enough, I'm working on my own thing while we're doing this.
I'm also working on my own thing and streaming it.
Yes, I can see that. I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Always watching.
Always watching. Do I want to stream on YouTube? No. Was that with you? Oh, this is DK. He's the dude who did the car design that I'm working on right now.
Yep. Hiya.
So it's DK, Axxl, and me. And I don't think anybody else on this particular model. Axxl did the base.
Normally Mouse is the guy who's on the voice call because he wins the tournament most of the time.
He wins the vote a lot.
Yeah, although, to be fair, his cars are really good.
Yes, that would be why. He puts a lot of work into them.
Yeah, it took me like, what, 2 days just to get this next one I'm making right now?
Yeah. Wait, you're making another one?
Yeah, I'm making another one.
Oh, what's that going to be about?
I'm kind of fully embracing the full idea of, like, the sort of, what is it? Prompts this month is, celebration, festivities and stuff. Something like that.
Yeah, the new prompt. Okay, alright. Got it. The one who modified some of the models to give them transparent windows? Yeah, could have been.
I think that was Axxl. I'm not entirely sure.
I think he's talking about the actual models. If it had to do with importing, then that probably wasn't anybody on the modeling team. I'm the only one who both models and imports, except for General Kenobi, but...
I mean, General Kenobi has his own models in the first place anyways.
He does, yeah. He's got this new ballistic model that just came out. It's pretty good.
Ballistic and side draft, actually.
Right, yeah. Side draft too. The wings on that don't work. Accelerator's Fire Realm. What would the difference between a Fire Realm and a Lava Realm be?
I'm honestly not sure, but I could see it being like the Forest Realm ending.
Yeah, General Kenobi's been making interiors, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah. For those decals on the sort of the, like, where the headlights are, like, Axxl put the headlights supposed to be, you can just put like realm symbols on those. And just
Did you just pronounce decal decal?
I look. I have two different ways I pronounce it, and people always criticize me for it. I don't really care. I just say it decal, decal. I don't care.
Decal and decal, both of those are wrong.
Look, I don't care. Okay, I'm not a person that does like I'm not someone who does vinyls and stuff.
Like, I'm surprised you didn't pronounce those vinyls.
Look, I don't do art stuff, so I'm not familiar with these things.
Oh, yeah. Well, Z-Storm, if you end up doing more distance gameplay, there's some pretty solid accelerators, car designs. As
well as a lot of new realms, too. Like
there's some really good, like, high-quality realms. The steering wheel and stuff doesn't turn, but the environment, I think, like, ambiance is better.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, shucks. Well, I think I'm going to have to take this. I'll be right back. I'm getting a business call.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is done. I do like on-site IT support for people as like a side business, and I will sometimes get calls. It's the first time I've gotten a call while I was doing this, which I guess means I'm coming up in the world. But Acceleron logo right in the middle, realm symbols on the tails. Oh, hold on, I don't have him unmuted. There he is. Now he should be able to hear me.
Hey, we back?
We back.
All right then.
Okay, so this I'm just gonna mirror. But let's do check from view. Rounds. Oh, whoops. Nope. Smart UV. Is it possible for me to move this? Erase alpha. I don't know. Do I have a stencil render somewhere? Texture. Yeah, there's some good realms in distance, especially for VR. And it survives. It supports racing wheels.
The only problem that Kenobi's realms have is just they're bulky because they have so many visuals going on.
That's one of the main ones, yeah.
Like, I know his junk realm can cause a lot of crashing for basically anyone and everyone, even with the bulky PC.
Yeah. Kenobi himself is running like a GTX 1020 something. I don't know. He's running.
Yeah. I think I'm running the same graphic system. I'm not sure, but at the same time, it's like, eh.
Yeah, he just builds his stuff real.
I mean, I know he's working on like fixing it so that he can actually put it into tournaments. Since, well, that was supposed to be my job.
RTX 3090. Wow. Well, I guess you really are using. I guess you really are using that whole. You know, this channel is my full-time job. Sort of. Sheesh. That's a man. Yeah, maybe.
I wish I could afford that.
It's a business expense.
Yes, indeed.
Yep, business expense.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, Kenobi said he was going to work on fixing them to better optimize it for tournaments so that we could actually race on them with everyone.
Someday.
One day.
I'm gonna change the fall off to be constant so that I can just.
6, 5, 0, 7.
Oh wait.
8, 2, 6.
So let's. Why don't we get some color in here?
8, 2, 6, 5, 0, 7, 8.
Yeah. Realm videos seem to always do well. That's what I've noticed. I just kind of got bored of the same videos over and over again.
Yeah, burnout is always a hard problem that anyone has to face.
Yeah. Pretty wild, yeah. Get to actually feel like the scale of everything.
Yeah, it's always an interesting time.
What would be even more fun is if you got some hydraulics set up so that like it'd shake your setup as you were going. That'd be sweet.
That Cosmic doesn't look like it got finished.
It did. I'll show you how. I know.
Oh, is it because of the angle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
I don't know if they even like make hydraulics for that specific stuff. That'd be cool. To get like full, you know, you could probably build some realms in BeamNG if you were patient enough.
Yeah, probably. Although I don't think it would look that great.
I don't know, you can import like you can import a lot of stuff.
I mean, fair enough.
Like fully destructible cars. I mean, it'd be cool to just have the cars, yeah. But then like imagine taking it to another level where you got oh yeah, maps ported from Hot Wheels Unleashed into a set of wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I know that there's at least one distance map that is Hot Wheels Unleashed. I think it was for the Advent calendar. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But that's just what was created in distance.
Fair enough. I don't even remember what realms I put on the back wings. I just know that I just put a hodgepodge because it didn't matter which ones went in.
Yeah. World race map for VR chat? That'd be pretty cool.
I think that was Wolf Black.
Wow.
I'm not sure, but I think that was Wolf Black.
Squared. That is pretty crazy. Now I'm curious.
Oh Lord.
Can't find anything on Assetto Corsa. But I know that, hold on. Custom maps beamng.drive. Maps and mods. Okay, yeah. So there's custom maps. And as far as I understand, they're basically like I'll have to really do some more digging on this to figure out what the limitations are. Like if it's like a game engine editor, or you could just import stuff from Blender. Because if you could just import stuff from Blender, then like we're set. Like
yeah, like there's a lot of good stuff on Blender that we can use.
Well, no, that's like total freedom. We could basically just do whatever we want if it's just making maps in Blender. From what I can see here, it looks like that's basically it. You just make maps in Blender and export them into the game. So if somebody wanted to,
well,
you
then
could totally hey, Commissar. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, just having a driving game where you can port stuff in like that. That, I think, is probably the next horizon. Because you get a game with, like, realistic driving physics. You maybe mod the physics a little bit so the cars aren't quite as fragile. You have some, like, pretty good... you've got some pretty good...
You'd have yourself a pretty good game there.
I mean, some pretty good, like, accelerators maps if you wanted to go in that direction.
Yeah, that too.
And I mean, that's what BeamNG allows you to do. It's just kind of complex. It's a little bit harder. That'd be cool. I ought to give that a try. See what I can do. Looks kind of like stickers. I don't know. I feel more like a good flow design. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we could have some good, we might have some success if we ditch the whole sticker decal look and went with more of like a, BeamNG drives like ass because it's realistic physics. That's why. And there's no teleportation effects or anything though in BeamNG.
Yeah, that's just...
So you'd have to program it in and that'd be a chore. So distance is still... I mean, Distance has portals built into the game. No other game does it as gracefully as Distance does.
Yeah, because Distance was built around it.
Yeah, no, the game was built around all this like futuristic stuff. So there's a bunch of these wacky mechanics, and they just they just mesh really well with like Realms maps and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it works well in like an arcadey sort of way. And the art, like, and the racing physics is like super good as well. It's like got like arcade physics already kind of built into it. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Yep. So let's see what we can find. As far as... This is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of just kind of like having some decals of water just kind of flowing from the back. Not fire necessarily, so much as...
Yeah, I think that would work to a degree.
Something like this, but just curving along the edges. Just have something... Why don't we see what we can cook up in Inkscape? I'm gonna take a shot of the top here. See what I can get. New document. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some curves. Portal does do it better. A Validium clone for BeamNG. Yo! Share some pics on the server. I'd be hyped to see that. So, Bezier curves is what I'm going to use here. Okay, and now we're going to smooth this out.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I like that.
And drag this down. Drag this down. Barbara. You just saying hey, or do you have a question? So, put that like this. Does it not look very good currently?
I'd assume not, because Mouse is saying that it doesn't work that great.
Well, working great and looking great are like two different things.
Okay, I probably messed that up, but I meant, look, it doesn't look that great. Yeah, probably. World Grand Prix.
Finally,
is-
Grand Prix will be this fast.
That is an interesting idea, yes.
Let's just smooth out the little... Delete.
I think that looks actually kind of good.
Just kind of bubbles, and then I'll feather it around the edges so it's kind of faded.
Right? Referral, I think that's just World Race.
Earth Realm, yeah. I don't know, not even like World Race. I think that's just like... yeah, it's hard to concentrate and think about this at the same time.
Yeah, I feel that.
So the idea is narrow here, wider there. So this is good.
And then just mirror that on the other side. We're set.
Yeah, that would work well.
I'm tempted to sing September right now just because of that.
Just to what?
I'm tempted to sing September now because Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wake. Oh no, wait. That's a different one. Is September a
Do
man?
you remember the 21st night of September? I don't remember the rest of the lyrics.
Yeah. looks like water. Got a bit of
Yeah,
a flow there.
I'd say so. I'd say it looks pretty good.
That's decent, but I don't like this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks a little rough.
There we go.
Actually, I might have to explore that concept.
That's a good one. That's good to go. And then back here, maybe some harder shapes.
We could do like a sort of bubble pattern on like the back vents.
What do you mean by that? Like a bunch of spheres just kind of connecting?
Yeah, like sort of like just a little bit of bubbles around the back vent area.
Picks. Okay. So where? Models, cars, textures. Two from the top. No, we want Phorocite. I'm gonna slap that bad boy in here.
Yeah, it's going to be totally awesome when it's done, because all the other Acceleron cars are awesome too.
Yeah, no,
Well,
that's the goal.
Except for one, but we don't talk about Woodmobile.
We don't talk about. Place. So, here's how I'm gonna do this. Select the interior first off, and then give it just kind of a light blue. And then I'm gonna take that effects. I'm gonna do a Gaussian blur. The effect of, let's do 20, and that gives it somewhat of a feathering. And then I'm gonna go in here. White, and then delete any excess. Whoops. There we go, and then delete that so it's not. No. Here.
Woodmobile is a quality design.
Good one. And so then you've got the coloration of the decals right here.
Nice.
Yep. Let's save that. Let's give it a shot. See how it looks. gonna go ahead and go to texture paint, texture. And we're gonna mirror this across the y-axis. No, across the z-axis, x-axis. It doesn't look half bad.
I like that.
Let's go into the. It's going to the no, and shading. Let's go into shading, so we can change the base, the color of the base mesh here. There's a way we could show this on the thing. Toggle node mute, toggle node. Wait. And then towards the back, I'm thinking some kind of circuit board design.
Oh yeah, because that actually could work because what I did for the car, I wanted it so that it would disappear holographically as you're boosting, but we can't do that. So to sort of reference that, we could do the circuit board on the back.
To do that, theoretically, I don't know. There was something that I was just like, I could do this one thing.
Because like the only other effect I've seen someone do is I think JMS in his baseline where he had the speakers blasting when he used the jump jets.
No, that was Zabuza.
Oh, that was Zabuza?
Yeah, that was Zabuza. JMS never imported anything. He's got his models in the game, but he's never the one who imported them.
Oh, that was Zabuza then. I'm sorry, I get my modelers confused all over the place.
Your what? Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, Zabuza does model, doesn't he?
Yeah, I get the modelers all over the place confused.
Draw freehand lines. So no, that's not what I want to do. Calligraphic. Edit gradients. No. Meshes. I want straight lines, so I guess that would be Bezier curves technically. Zabu zabu.
Zabu 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 zaba.
Zabu zabu zaba zabu zaba zaba. AR femboy modeler. True. True.
Very much true.
Okay. And then
Oh, you know what this is reminding me of? The vinyl design here reminds me of the box cut team from Need for Speed.
interesting. Probably shouldn't be intersecting if I want this to look like a circuit board because these lines should not cross. Oh yeah, no, I've seen it. I'll get to playing it eventually. So there are certain rules when you're making a circuit board. Your traces should be lined up properly. So this ought to be like not just sort of, but exactly the same as the others. And then
Probably.
exactly spaced out too.
Well, not exactly. You could get away with a little bit of cheating here and there.
If you want it to be like mathematically precise, which is what you're usually going for when you've got a circuit board design.
Okay, fair enough.
And that is the play. Oh, I forgot you could do that. You could just select a region, and then that becomes your screen.
The zoom is powerful with this one.
Or no, you can't. I don't. I did it.
Were you holding a key when you did it?
I was like either Control or Shift or Alt or some combination of the three. Escape. So we want something because the traces branch at random angles and random directions. They start from one direction and then just kind of end in terminals. Okay. What's this? Cosmic. Ooh. Interesting. There's a specific tool for making spirals. Create 3D boxes.
Ooh.
That's funny.
Ooh.
It's isometric modeling. Look at this.
That's interesting.
Circles, ellipses, and arcs.
Well then.
Well. Anyways. So they all end at different areas. This one will be here, this one will be here, this one will be here. And then this one. Oops. What's this? Scissors. This one will be here. This one will just be here. And this one will also be here. And then I need ellipses. Now this is the part that's going to be rather imperfect.
The placing of the ellipses.
Yes. And box select is what it has. I want it to be here specifically. San Francisco Rush? No, this is Beat That. Let's do contrast. Set the contrast to 0. Brightness. Great. Alright. Actually, got here. Texture paint. Grab this here.
Maybe it's from a Hot Wheels YouTuber, and they use the songs a lot.
Like me? Could be true.
Yeah, I think I like that. Although there's a little bit of bleed on that side.
Where's my mask?
Oh. Weird. It will remain an enigma.
No. Correct it, I know how. Just need to figure out how to get the mask turned on. So this is Blender 3.0. Texture mask. There used to be a little button you could press right here. Masking. No. Ah, there it is. They just moved it.
They moved it to a place that you don't know.
Problem solved. Almost. It's a good way to get extraneous details off. But you do have to be careful about selecting the right panes.
Right.
Ah, that's nice and clean.
I think it looks good.
Although I don't quite care for this. What's this awesome music? This is Distance.
Yeah, the Distance soundtrack is pretty good.
Distance soundtrack slaps, bro.
Yes, indeed.
So, as far as these go here. I'm gonna replace this with something else.
I don't like the realm symbols.
No, I think I'm just gonna do another circuit board design.
Just copy paste the original one in there. I think that could work.
No. UV editor and then image editor.
This will be... Yeah, I think this will be one of the few Acceleron cars that doesn't feature realm symbols on it, I think.
We can find a place for them.
Yeah, we could, but...
I'm thinking like right along here would be good.
Yeah, that'd be an option. That's a good option. I'd say that'll work.
Alright. So for right here, this will be... These are getting erased. No trace. Oh, that's what I have to do here.
What's that little bit there on the vinyl screen?
The what?
That little bit where the symbols were. Like, there's a little bit there. What's that?
What? That's the wing.
Oh, that's the wings?
The back wing.
Oh, okay.
In front of the rear wheels and below the circuit design. Yeah, we could squeeze something in here. And I'd say it's probably also better to change this. Because if we want this to be fully recolorable, we can't have this set to any specific color.
Right,
Otherwise it
so we
messes
need
with
to
it.
set it.
Yeah. So, we're going to change that. So we're just going to go into texture paint, erase that. Texture. And then have it in stencil mode. That looks good to me. Wish there were, I mean, there's gotta be a way to go between stenciling and erasing. And for the vents to the base of the car. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. We're in stealth mode now, boys. It's Warframe stealth music hours.
Yes, indeed.
And then... Right. Perfect. And then... Now that I can ignore for now, especially since I don't have the object selected. This will be interesting. I'm going to try to do something new here.
Oh.
Ah. There we go.
Very nice.
Ah. All right. This is going this way.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. It's a part of the mesh that nobody will likely see.
It's still really good to have, nonetheless.
Still putting it on there.
I think it looks good.
Of course. Check this out. Fill some of that extra space.
When in doubt, add it anyways.
Yep. Truer words have never been spoken.
I think Mouse is going to like my next design because it dives really hard into tuner culture.
Tutor?
No, tuner. Like
Oh,
Teku
tuner.
car. Yeah, like it dives really hard.
So I thought you were talking about Tudor as in the style of house. Like,
No.
yeah, I got confused. I was just like, well, that'll be an interesting car? Question
No,
mark?
because I think the prompts this month are like mostly surrounding being loud and being festive. At least that's how I see it.
That's about right.
So, like, one of the prompts is flashiness, and for the flashiness, I just dive straight, like, head straight into it.
Bumping. Yeah.
Yeah, he already saw it on the Discord, so yep.
I had to take a look. I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it dives hard into tuner culture.
Nice. Looking forward to it. I'm liking a lot of the designs that I've been that the competition has been bringing out.
I think the worst part about this car, that I think would be a terrible time to model in Blender, is that it has stanced wheels.
I'll probably just ignore those.
No, Boombus is not the final name. I erased that because I was not happy with how the name turned out. So, I don't know what the name is going to be just yet. I'm debating on a lot of names for it right now, but no, that is not his name,
Sure.
unfortunately.
And then go right here.
I actually like that name, Resonance, or like Resonator. That'd be a good name.
Right now I'm just using a straight edge to try and box these cells so that they show up on the final design. Glow and stuff.
Yes. Yes, indeed, Mouse.
Select. editing, but not selecting. The Resonator, coming to an auto shop near you.
Okay, now that I think about it, I'm actually tempted to see if someone actually can model stanced wheels in the distance.
Modeling is one thing. Getting them to work right is another.
Yeah. Yeah, because like the problem is the wheel alignment. I could definitely see how that'd be a problem.
Because the way that like it's done in distance, the way like mechanically, oh no, shucks.
Yes, they will have a lot of flop and wonk.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. The physics-defying wheels are just a feature of the car.
Not just defying, but like latently, like offended by physics. All right. There we go. I like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and reset that. Add this. And then put this here.
No, actually. The Cosmic Car prompt, Mike, that one, the wheels actually turn into jets.
Nah, I don't like the way that turned out. So we're gonna go for an alternate.
Acceleron magic. That basically summarizes the entirety of Acceleracers.
Yeah, that summarizes the entirety of a lot of different shows.
Just magic.
Yep.
Don't chalk it up to anything but magic.
Yeah, basically. What? Okay. That looks okay.
I think it looks pretty okay.
All it's missing is these.
And that way you can just line those on the on top of the doors. That's real.
Basically, just gonna line these up. So let's start here. And go on. Here. Here. Magnetism is just another word for magic. It's got the same ma sound.
Magic is the answer to every question. That includes the Harpoon Hyperpod.
Yep. The use case for that? Magic.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm unsatisfied with putting realm symbols there. I think I'm going to put them down here.
Oh, on the bottom, underneath the doors?
Mhm.
That'll work. At 300 miles an hour, just chop their legs off.
Could you just imagine just two legs just pinwheeling, trails of blood? Porkchop just be like all of a sudden lamenting his life choices. Legit, just a dot. It's spaced pretty well. This is also spaced fairly well. Because it needs to have enough clearance from top to bottom. Solid, I'm satisfied with that. Put a few more on here.
Yeah, I think that works fine. At least at the end of it, the end of the chain, I at least like the Sky Realm because I keep on clutching the Sky Realm in tournaments every single time. I don't know how.
Alright, right here.
Yeah.
Oops. Alright. Done.
Hey, it looks good.
Yeah.
That looks really good. I like that.
Okay. So now,
This is where the fun begins.
exactly. Select that. Unwrap. Let's go into UV editing. Ah.
I'm so sorry, Mouse.
Game keeps committing seppuku. It's just like, cannot let him win.
But your game just won't let you win.
That's unfortunate. All right. Now we're on to the fun part. Okay.
Hey, there's the gun. The big gun. I think I gave you a size sheet that gives you how the car looks compared to Spectrum.
So, I have to export. So this is the whole car, almost. This is the whole car. Yeah, whole car. Maybe double check the size on everything. Scales all one. Scale the undercarriage, that's one as well. Great. Nope. Glad I caught that. Export, FBX.
Those aren't headlights, Cool Death. That's just like creative
Headlight
liberties.
decals.
Yeah.
Wow, a memory issue? That's weird. I wonder if it has anything to do with distance being 32-bit.
Mayhaps.
Would be unfortunate. Okay, so let's head over to here. Phorocite, body texture, pH. There we go. scale first off, just the thing I do every time. That looks almost perfect, actually. Looking good. And then I'm going to detach the suspension, actually. Make that a separate object so that it can go with the wheel. It's a suspension of disbelief.
Yes, indeed.
And then export that like so. And it's in there and everything is fine. Okay. So next, I'm going to create a new... You can ignore that. I'll add these as well, because why not? Are they also... Nope. Scale on these is 1. Can't have that. That'll lead to issues with consistency. Export FBX. And it shows up exactly how you want it to. .48. Nope. 35. Perfect. Perfect and splendid. It matches the form factor almost exactly, which is great.
Nice. I think it's because I gave Axxl that. Did Axxl get the size sheet?
He may have, I don't know.
Okay, because yeah, I think I gave you a size sheet that put the car next to Spectrum to give it the how the car looks.
Yeah, somebody got it. Somebody got the memo. Okay, so this is just going to be white. Gray materials should be gray. Exchange, metal is already set up, but we want to swap this over to engine metal, which I have here, my material library. Like pins. And then of course I can always merge these. So these black pins. Same place as the tire. And I don't need black pins anymore. Or tread. Just need tire, rim, and pin. I'm just gonna do the same thing on these three. Black pins. Sign there. Get rid of tread. Black pins. export. I'm gonna rename this. And then I'm gonna move this out. Move these in. And these. And I got everything I need right here. So 3. Nope. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be carpet, and the suspension is going to be engine metal. Time to split this into even more parts and completely restart this whole thing.
The joy of Blender editing.
Truly joyous, if repetitive.
Yep.
Ah, yeah. Thought I had that. No? Back faces are supposed to be culled here. Oh, that's just the way the chrome looks. Never mind. Okay, so suspension. The suspension is going to be first of all, I'm gonna have to get rid of that everything. For metal, these are just metal. And then time for me to apply the mirror modifier. And then okay. Great. So let's make that invisible. Empty. Blank the properties. Copy. Paste. Alright, and then we're going to go grab these. This. These. And that should do it. Okay. So, first thing we have to do is
I think my stream died.
I think your stream
Yep.
may have died, yeah.
Yeah, I need to restart so I can find out what's going on with Twitch. Oh, hey, there we go.
Yeah, great. So let's swap that over to engine metal. And then here we want I'm painting the tires. And I'm tiring the rest of the car.
I would make a bad joke right now, but I'm pretty tired.
Ha! Shut up. Shame on you. Shame on you for taking advantage of that.
Look, I had to, okay?
It's no excuse. Adding a counter to check the amount of views. Oh, I have that. It is just something that only I can see. Hey, Axl's here.
Hey, Axl, how you doing?
So that material ought to be matte, whereas material 1 has to be recoverable. So car 1, primary, car, point, false. And then, of course, Okay.
Yeah. I'd say this is coming along pretty well.
Of course. Let's add. That. Ooh. Right. So I'll have this here and then. Then we need to create animation for this. Just space of 2. There we go. Whee!
There's the swamp track. That is that is very chaotic.
Oh yeah. You ain't seen nothing yet. So, carriage. Okay. Ah. That's a call I can ignore. Okay. All right. Should do it. Only one last thing. Take everything here, except for the wheels. Move it up. Good bit. No, everything except for the wheels in the swamp track. Move it up a good bit. Let's collapse these. Move these up a bit more. There we go. And just in time, I think we're done.
Hey, hey!
Hey, hey, indeed.
Right on time.
Right on time. Although on time might be a bit of an exaggeration.
I mean, I don't see it, but I mean, maybe.
I look like Genghis Khan. A probably descendant from him, like a good 10% of people are.
Yeah,
That
like
dude.
like the entire world's population is like 10% Genghis Khan descendant.
Yeah, holy shit. Playing a lot of Cyberpunk today, specifically.
You know.
I'm on my second playthrough. I'm trying to check out a lot of the new features that like in bug fixes and everything. And
I'm still a little upset that they got rid of I think it was like time canceling, where like you could warp speed out of the time freeze with the pistol, I think.
How would that work?
It was a tech that you had in speedrunning way back in like Cyberpunk was in like when it first launched.
So you could just like shoot yourself halfway across the map?
It's a little more nuanced than that, but essentially, yeah. Like, it made cars useless.
Nice.
It was funny as hell, but it got patched out, unfortunately, and I miss it. because
all right.
because I'm a bit of a sucker for movement tech.
That's pretty cool. I forgot to do the funny.
You forgot to do the thing.
I indeed forgot to do the thing. I thought it was just like, oh, I remembered everything this time. Huh. That never happens. Never does. All right, let's see, ladies and gentlemen, with 6 minutes on the clock, can he finish up? Why did it delete a bunch of maps?
Most of them just aren't optimized anymore, I believe.
No, it has to do with like what it detects as being. There we go. Wow, looks pretty sweet on it.
Whoa!
Honestly.
Oh my god, it looks so good.
Let's do orange. What should we do for the glow?
I'd fine with orange.
Orange? Got it.
Yeah, that looks so good.
Right, let's give it a shot.
Oh my god, this makes me so happy. Like, this looks so good.
And thrusters appear to be working. Let's make this car a little bit less shiny. So let's turn the sparkle down to like right here. Oh, right. And then let's get the main color to be, I don't know. What do you think?
I'm fine with whatever color you choose, because like I'm just this looks so good.
Orange goes well with a lot of colors. Orange and red, that's a bit, maybe a maroon, which is kind of like a dark red.
I don't know. I'll find a good color for it when I get it
Yeah.
get it later.
Play around.
But yeah, it looks good.
So just making sure that the jets work just fine. Everything appears to be but the suspension is a bit exposed.
It's fine. It's fine. It works for the purpose it needs to be.
I don't have enough time to fix it anyway. Alright, well that's
Like
that.
it's fine enough as it is. Yeah.
I'm gonna try one more combo, black and cyan.
Ooh, that's an interesting color.
So let's do black and cyan here.
Whoa. Ah, it's so pretty.
All right. And that's all, folks.
That's all she wrote.
I'm gonna send this to zip folder. Upload it here. and then pin it. Right. If you tuned in, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and I'll see
This has
y'all
been fun.
next time.
I'll see you guys when I
Woo!
get when I win.
That's fun.
When I win the next art tournament. All right. Bye.
Bye.